Hello everybody, Zach Shoot here again, and today for my last video of 2018, we're gonna look at all the good and bad films of 2018. And the ones that were just average as well this year. So it's also gonna be a year summary as well, because we're approaching the end of this year already, which I can't believe, because this year has just flown by, which kinda sucks, I'm not gonna lie. But it's been a good year as well, so enough talking and let's get into this summary. So to start off for me, the worst one that's came out this year would have to be Pacific Rim Uprising. The plot of this film was simple, the characters also felt pretty generic as well. So I had to question whether this was better than the original. This was worse than the original. It was a completely unworthy sequel as well. So that's the least best movie of 2018. And the next least best movie of 2018 would have to be The Incredibles 2, because it was just another really bad sequel. The plot of this film was also pretty simple, and the villains were also pretty bad too. So basically there's this villain called Screenslaver, and about halfway through the movie, spoiler alert, just skip this part of the video if you don't want to find out what happens, but basically he wasn't the main villain, he was just part of the actual villain's plan. Screenslaver is just one of the top here, he looks like a freaking Nazi scientist. And basically how the villain was executing her plan, she was just using mind control to control everybody. Basically her plan was to just control the superheroes, because apparently superheroes are held in higher regards than the civilians, and they make the civilians weak. Boring shit like that. Even though people being saved by superheroes could inspire them to become superheroes, which is better. The plot of this film was just dumb and stupid. I'll have to give it the whole story was just really boring and simple and didn't really need to be made. It was just ultra disappointing, waiting 14 years, a whole 14 years for a sequel. And the film you get is worse than the original one. The original one was actually pretty good. I'm changing it around. Pacific Rim Uprising is still better than The Incredibles 2. And the next least good one will definitely be Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Now, to be fair, I actually kind of like the plot of this film, unlike the other ones that I've covered. So basically, the plot is, because they left the dinosaurs behind in the last film, the plan is they need to rescue all the dinosaurs that they left behind on the island, because the island is about to blow up due to a volcano erupting on the island, so they decide to go and rescue all the dinosaurs. Unfortunately, one of them doesn't make it though, and one of the Brachiosauruses dies, which is really sad. But there is a funny animated parody where he gets rescued, so you guys go and watch that. So yeah, all of the dinosaurs except the Brachiosaurus get rescued, and they take him to this giant mansion where, oh no, spoiler alert, it's revealed that the guy who wanted them to be rescued, or was ordered to have them rescued, are bidding them off in an auction to sell to all these different people. And you know the Indominus Rex in the last film, basically they've made another hybrid in this film, called the Indoraptor. Now as you can see from the photo of him, he actually looks pretty cool. But unfortunately, he's not very cool when he's doing stuff in the film. I mean, it's pretty cool he goes on a murderous rampage to show how powerful he is, but the thing that really disappointed me about it is that he literally gets his ass kicked by a creature that's 3 times smaller than him. This little bitch right here. I mean, you're supposed to possess human levels of intelligence, and be an emotionless killer, but yet you can't even kill something that you're 3 times bigger than. And the way Blue, Little Raptor, just mocked him after she killed him was just so enraging and hard to watch. So yeah, that really annoyed me, that part of the movie. They just killed off another really good villain instantly. So enraging. But it was pretty cool once the dinosaurs get out into the mainland and into the human world. So hopefully we'll get to have an awesome freaking monster fight between a T-Rex and an elephant now. Monster animal fights are such a rare thing in screen entertainment. Please do it, makers of Jurassic World and Park films. So yeah, I'll have to give that one 6 out of 10 at the most. Now we're getting on to some okay ones. The next one will now be Venom. Now there was a lot of hype and anticipation for this film, but when people actually saw it, it just ended up being just okay. That's what I found out when I watched it as well. Some parts of this film did feel pretty weird. There was a lot of frequent tone changes in it. And the tone change really quickly. There was like one bit where you think, oh no, this is so tragic. And the next bit I felt like, oh hey, this is actually hilarious, and they just kind of completely forget like the sad thing that happened. And it was really mad how it just shifted to all these different emotions so rapidly. Because there's this one scene where like Eddie's girlfriend dumps him because he was fired from his job because he was getting involved in stuff that he wasn't supposed to be getting involved in. And the film like tries to make you feel bad about that, but then in the next scene, the tone just changes to, I don't give a damn about my girlfriend who dumped me. That's basically what the directors of the film make the film change to then and back. And there were some confusing bits that kind of messed up like the story. Apart from that, it was an alright film. It just wasn't as good as it was hyped up to be. Just like Halo 5 was. I'll give this one a 7 out of 10. And the next best movie of 2018 will definitely be Avengers Infinity War. This film was awesome from start to finish. It had great action-packed fight scenes. The Infinity Gauntlet was an absolutely awesome weapon, and Thanos was an awesome villain. I could really see his motive behind what he was doing as well, because he really has a big problem with overpopulation. Because all of his people became extinct from overpopulation, so his plan was to wipe out half the universe so the universe won't be destroyed by overpopulation. And he was really motivated to do it as well, because he did actually do it in the end, even though literally everybody was trying to stop him, but he still did it. He still overcame the odds, and that's very good that you're so motivated, fans, but not good that you just wiped out half of the universe's population. The fight scenes in this film were also great. It wasn't exactly a very happy ending, but still awesome. Definitely 9 out of 10 for that one. And now, the best movie of 2018. Drum roll, please. Bumblebee. The Bumblebee movie was the best movie of 2018. Now, there was some competition on the top pick for this one between Infinity War and Bumblebee, but in the end I had to put Bumblebee as the best movie of 2018. This film was absolutely awesome from start to finish as well. The fight scenes were great, the characters were great, there was also very good character development. There were two things I liked most about this film. One is that the Transformers were actually characters this time, and there was also great character development with the human main character. So as I said before, Transformers were actually characters this time instead of just worthless hunks of garbage. They got killed off in like the first 1 minute of their screen time. They actually had personalities. For example, there was these two Decepticons called Dropkick, and I think the other one was called Chester. And they were absolutely awesome villains. They had great personalities as well. They both had really badass personalities, when just two really badass characters in general. And this film also had John Cena! Yes, everybody, this film also has John Cena, who plays the leader of Sector 7. And the human main character, Charlie Watson, a teenage girl. And this is the character they developed in this film, and they did it very well. So basically, Charlie's lost her dad, and she's never felt the same since that. So basically, because of that, the poor woman's felt distanced from her family. It's not surprising how easily a mum just replaced her dad by just bringing another guy into the family. And so she's feeling really sad because she lost her dad, and she doesn't go over it, which I don't blame her because she freaking lost her dad. But then she finds Bumblebee. So yeah, then her and Bumblebee get to know each other and then start bonding, which is nice. And after her and Bumblebee save the world, she basically rediscovered herself. So yeah, she basically gets happy again after they've saved the world together. The reason I say rediscovered, because ever since her dad died, she wasn't feeling herself. And when she saved the world with Bumblebee, she felt better and she was herself again after that, basically. Because everything was fixed all happily and nicely thanks to Bumblebee. Good old bro. But, and afterwards, Charlie says to Bumblebee, "Thank you for making me be me again." Bumblebee also rediscovers himself, because in the fight with a Decepticon he lost his memories. But then he remembered who he was after spending time with Hayley and saving the world with her. So yeah, Hayley and Bumblebee were both back to normal again. Optimus also arrived to Earth. So did the rest of the Autobots as well. And yeah, everything was all happy and good again. And yeah, it came to a nice, happy, satisfying ending, and it was a great film. So it easily gets 9 out of 10. There are only two things that I didn't like about this film. One is that one of the Decepticons died way too quickly. And the second is that we didn't see Megatron at the end of the film. Those are the only two things I didn't like about the film. Apart from that, it was nearly perfect. And yeah, there's all the films ranked. From worst to best. And also the review of the year, yeah, 2018's been a good year. A lot of good movies came out this year as well as the bad ones. It's been mostly good films. I became 17 years old this year, which is also pretty cool, I guess. So I'm pretty old and mature now. And yeah, 2018 has been a pretty good year overall. Been a good year for me as well. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Hope you all had a good Christmas. I certainly did. I got some pretty good gifts as well. And yeah. Enjoy the rest of your holidays. I'm signing off. And I guess I'll see you next year. Even though I just want to stay to 2018 because next year I'll be 18 and I don't really want that. So enjoy the rest of your holidays. Bye, and I am signing off.